Welcome to HAH British Cars, and today we're going to do a tool review. So today we're looking at one small tool. This is a Genius Tools 1/4 inch drive 5/16. They call it double square. I call it an 8-point socket. And it may seem like a small insignificant socket, but it saved my butt. So I was working on this, which is the top cover for a TR transmission, and I needed to remove this fork. So I pulled the pins out of this fork and the reverse fork, which is already out of here, but as you can see, they had a lot more room. This one was jammed in tight, and the other issue is this is one of the pins. You see how shallow the head is. So I had tried this with a 12-point socket in 5/16 and a 9mm. And even though the 9mm, I had to drive it on, as you can see, it buggered the edge of the bolt up a little bit. It slipped. And I suppose the problem is this long shank is slightly tapered, and it fits into a tapered hole in that shaft. And it had been there for 68 years, quite literally. Well, I take that back. This is a 4A transmission, so it's probably been in there 58 years. So I had already buggered it up a bit, so I was really kind of stuck. So I went to Amazon and I found this, and I did modify it slightly. I've ground the end flat. Now, as you know, most sockets, the beginning of the contact point, there's like a 45-degree taper for, a 1/16 of an inch or so. This head is so thin, I knew I was going to have to grind it off, so I did that. And you also notice that this is one of those modified type of sockets that has the rounded, so it pushes on the flats instead of the points, which, seeing as the points were kind of mucked up on this, was probably a good thing. So I got it, I put it on, I used this 1/4-inch breaker bar, which is probably about 6 inches long, and it was mega tight. I'd had it soaking and penetrating all for a couple of days too. I had to tell you, I was really worried it was going to break the bolt, but it pulled it out, as evidenced here. So I tell you, it was on sale at Amazon. It was $2.24, and it's Amazon Prime, so there was no shipping. So I'm very impressed. I mean, normally I wouldn't review just a socket, but like I say, it was thin enough. It went in there. It was thick enough that it didn't break. It didn't phase. Like I say, normally it would have that taper there, and that is me doing that. So it makes it more difficult to use. Here's the ad on Amazon. You can see the taper right there. I have nothing but praise for it. I'm super, super happy. Incredibly inexpensive price, particularly with the Amazon Prime of free shipping, $2.24. I don't know what to say other than really great product, saved my butt, took care of taking apart that piece that doesn't get to be a real bind. You either have to take this off. To remove this center shaft, you have to get these part of the shifters out, and there's a step here. So you either have to remove that same kind of pin here, which is blind. You can't get to it, and I tried it with an open-end wrench, and it just pops the wrench off. Or you got to take this out and pull the shaft, and I couldn't get either one of them to budge, so I was stuck. So I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and thanks for watching. See ya.